Welcome to Yoga with Caitlin. Thank you for joining me to work on the lower back today. We will start in a comfortable seated place and roll your shoulders back. With an inhale, lift your shoulders. Exhale, roll them down and back. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. And rest your hands towards your knees with palms up. Inhale, expand into your belly and your rib cage. Exhale, pull your navel in and up, engaging your core. Inhale. Exhale. Place your hands palms down on your knees now. Inhale, pull against your knees and lift your heart, lift your chin. Pull your shoulders back, squeeze your shoulder blades together, arching your spine. Exhale, lean back, pulling against your knees still. Curl your tailbone under and tuck your chin. Shoulder blades separate. Inhale again. Pull your heart and throat open and forward, arching your back. Exhale, lean back, rounding your spine. Inhale again, lift, arch your back. Exhale, curl down through your spine. Keep pulling against your knees. Inhale, lift and arch, your biggest one. And exhale, hinge forward, just half of a fold, not too far. With an inhale, lean over to your right. Use your left hand to push into your knee and your right hand to support you on the ground. Exhale back across your knees, staying low. Inhale over to your left side. Use your right hand to push into your knee. And exhale back across your legs one more time each side. Inhale, press and lift. Exhale, roll across. Inhale, press and lift, working into your lower back and side. Exhale. Roll through your legs, reach forward just for a moment. Bring your hands back to your knees. Inhale, curl up your spine. As you exhale, hurdle one leg back. Find your way onto hands and knees, all fours. Wrists under your shoulders, knees under your hips. Now, if you've taken cat-cow before, you know the moves. But today we're only going to work with the pelvis, with your lower back. So keep your arms and your upper body stable. As you inhale, lift your tailbone, spilling your pelvis forward, and lower your low belly. Exhale, curl your tailbone all the way under, lifting your lower abdomen, round through your lower back. Inhale again, lift your tailbone, pelvis forward. Exhale, bring your pelvis upright, tucking your tailbone, engage those very low abs under your navel. Inhale again. And exhale, tuck your tailbone, lift through your core. Inhale to a neutral spine, and exhale, send your knees a few inches back. Drop your hips to find a line from your knees to your shoulders now. Point your elbows straight back. Inhale, biceps forward. Exhale, slowly bend your elbows to your sides and lower to your chest. Untuck your toes, let the tops of your feet lay on the ground. Inhale, lift your heart, roll your shoulders back. Keep your elbows bent. Exhale, twist over your right shoulder. Inhale, forward. Exhale, twist over your left shoulder. Inhale, forward. Exhale, curl down slowly. Slide your fingers forward. Bring your elbows directly under your shoulders now. In Sphinx pose, spread your fingers. Roll your shoulders down the back of your rib cage. Focus on the breath in your belly, melting your hip bones down to the ground. Relax your lower back here. Let your arms push the ground away. As you exhale, slowly lower your chest, let your shoulders come to your ears. Slide your hands back next to your rib cage. Inhale into your cobra again with bent elbows. Exhale, push all the way back to your heels. Bring your toes together, knees wide. Send your hands forward and drop your forehead down. This is a good place to reach for a block under your forehead if you want to work more with your lower back and hips. And just rest your forehead on something supportive. Use your hands to push the ground away, working your glutes to your heels even more. Expand into your breath. Inhale, expand into your sides, your rib cage. Exhale, lightly lift through your belly button. Allow this breath to make space in your lower back. Inhale, gently lift your head. Remove your block if you have one. And exhale, reach your right hand to the outside left side of your mat. With your left hand, pull against your heel. With your right hand, push the ground away, working your hips over to the right. Drop your forehead down and pulse with your breath. Inhale, expand. Slightly lifting. Exhale, relax. Keep pushing your hips to the right. Inhale, lift. Exhale, relax. Inhale, crawl your hands across your mat. Left hand to the right outside of your mat. Right hand to your heel. Pull against your heel. Use your left hand to push the ground away. Your hips move over to the left so that this is more of a stretch for your lower back and sides rather than just your lats and your arm. Inhale, expand and lift. Exhale, relax and lower. Inhale, expand. Exhale, release. Inhale, crawl your hands back to your mat and rise, shoulders over your wrists, knees under your hips. Sweep your legs to one side to sit down. Bring the soles of your feet together now, just a few inches away from you. Let your knees fall out to the sides, relaxing them, and pull against your ankles here. Focus on the length in your spine. Inhale. Exhale, start to bend your elbows, leaning forward. Doesn't have to be very far. Push your elbows into your thighs. Stay low here. Just like in the beginning, as you inhale, lean to your right. Right hand supports at your side. Use your left hand to push into your knee. Relax both legs as your heart reaches for your right knee. Inhale through center. And exhale, push into your right knee. Bring your heart towards your left knee. Left hand is supporting at your side. You can bend your elbow, but try to straighten your right arm as much as you can. Inhale through center, find a long spine. Exhale one more time, each side. Push into your left leg. Relax both legs. Inhale through center. Exhale to your left. Push into your right knee. Inhale, find length in your spine. As you exhale, slide your feet forward on the ground. A really long butterfly here. Pull your chest up, shoulder blades back. Inhale, squeeze your shins. Exhale, hinge forward, crawl your hands to the tops of your feet. This does not have to be a very far stretch for it to be effective. Your knees are relaxed out to the sides. Engage your core, lightly lifting in and up to support your lower back stretching here. If you need more sensation, slide your forearms under your calves here and use the tops of your feet for leverage to pull a little bit deeper here. Exhale to your deepest place. Release your arms if they're under your legs. Inhale, gently rise and walk your hands behind you, fingers forward. Arch your spine, lift your heart, relax your head back. Counter pose. Then gently use your shoulders to guide your chin to your chest. Walk your hands forward, find length in your spine. Keep your legs heavy, use your hands and the strength of your arms to close the book of your knees. Make room behind you and gently curl down your spine. Slide your heels close enough that you can just barely touch them with your middle fingers. And your heels are under your knees now. Spread your toes, feel all the parts of your feet that are on the ground. And lay your whole spine flat on the earth, lightly engaging your lower core. Pull your navel in towards your spine and towards the ground. Just notice each vertebra of your spine. Imagine that you have a string of beads on your back. Now push through the parts of your feet, your big toe, pinky toe, and heel especially. Engage your glutes and inner thighs, and slowly just lift your tailbone. Then one vertebra at a time, slowly lifting that string of beads as you breathe. Push through your feet. Keep lifting until you become more or less a straight line from your shoulders to knees. With an inhale, squeeze your glutes, lift a little higher. As you exhale, just start to curl back down really, really slow from the top of your back, one vertebra at a time, to the middle of your back, and finally your lower back. Relax and take a breath. Inhale, push through your feet, engage your legs. Slowly start to lift again, even slower if you can. Really engage your glutes, keep pushing the ground away with your feet. One more inhale, lift a little higher. Exhale, slowly, slowly curl down. Eventually, lay your entire back flat on the mat. One by one, pull your knees towards your armpits and squeeze against your shins. Rock side to side, massaging your lower back. You might also choose to reach for your ankles, the outsides of your feet, or your big toes for happy baby, extending the soles of your feet to the ceiling, as long as you can keep your shoulders and your tailbone on the ground, rocking side to side there. One by one, gently release your feet back to the ground and reach your arms out to a T. Exhale, pull your right knee into your chest and across, figure four. Flex your feet, inhale, and exhale. Use your core, pull your legs towards your heart without hands at first. Do your best to push your right knee forward. You might roll through your ankles, point and flex your feet. Then option to interlace fingers around your left thigh. Exhale, pull a little bit closer, just gently. This does not need to be a super intense stretch. If it is, back off. Send your legs a little further out. One more inhale. Exhale, release your left foot to the ground. Deep breath in. And exhale, keep your legs as they are as you drop them over to the left. Take your left hand and push your knee up towards the ceiling for a little bit of a twist and a hip flexor opener in your right side. For more sensation, pull your ankle closer to your hip. One more inhale. And then exhale, use your hand to pull your knee down to the ground in a twist. Keep your right shoulder on your mat and breathe. Expansive breaths into your twist. Every inhale, your belly and rib cage expand in all directions. Exhale, relax a little deeper. Allow this twist in your right side. Stay here as long as you need. You can always pause the video and stay. When you're ready, inhale, press your knee to the ceiling again. Exhale, use your core, pull your legs back to center, figure 4. Keep your legs as they are still. Use your right foot now to pull your left knee all the way down to the ground. Now stretching through your left side, hip flexors. Expansive breaths here. Your right leg is working a little bit to pull your knee down, but your left leg can relax. And exhale, release your right foot down. Inhale, point your knees to the ceiling. Exhale, pull your left knee in and across, figure 4. Keep your arms at a T, flex your feet, engage your lower core, pull your legs towards your heart. Flex and point, roll through your ankles. Option 2, interlace fingers around your right thigh and pull gently a little bit closer. I like to use my elbow here to push my knee forward, just a little bit of assistance if you're using this modification. Keep your lower back flat on the ground. Your neck is relaxed. Shoulders down. And exhale, release your right foot back to the ground. Take a breath, arms back out. Exhale, drop your legs towards the right. Use your right hand, push your knee towards the ceiling. Perhaps pull your ankle in closer for more sensation. Very subtle. It's not meant to be an intense stretch here, just very subtle towards your front hip flexors and TFL. With your next exhale, pull your knee down to the ground in a twist. Allow your left side, lower back and hip to open up. Inhale, expand. Exhale, relax even more. Inhale, press your knee to the ceiling. Exhale, pull your legs back to your figure 4 shape. And all the way to the left, use your left foot to pull your right knee to the ground. Now allowing your right side hip flexors a light stretch. You're still taking light twists in your lower back as well. One more inhale. Exhale, release your left foot to the ground. And lift your knees to the ceiling. Heel toe your feet out wide, perhaps as wide as your mat. Slide your toes forward and drop your knees side to side. Some windshield wipers. Massage your lower back and upper glutes on the ground. Pause when both knees meet the ground. Eventually, plant your feet, keeping them wide. Allow your knees to fall towards each other. And roll your tailbone under, laying your whole spine flat on the ground, especially your lower back. And rest. Stay here as long as you need. When you are ready, one by one, pull your knees back to your chest. Give your legs a squeeze. And roll onto your favorite side. Use your hands to push the ground away, coming up to a seated place. Thank you for practicing, and working on your lower back with me. Namaste.